Hello, viewers. Welcome to another episode. Um, Today we are going to our top-down analysis, technical analysis on GBP USD for the week ahead. All right. Last week it's been wonderful, and we've just started another month. So feel free when you want to know the news ahead, like I've always told us, please you visit forestfactory.com so that you can know the news that is ahead. All right, that one is for the fundamental analysis. Apart from that, go to this website, choose any course of your choice. You have the yearly mentorship, you have the lifetime mentorship, so that we can train you. Having said that, uh, last month has been wonderful, and we've just started another month today, being 1st of February. Wow, January is gone so soon, so we are now in the month of February. All right, so let's do our analysis for the week. Yeah, on the 13th of January, price broke structure. All right. Price action broke structure. It created a low. All right. I want us to follow so that we'll all be on the same page. It created a low. It broke structure and it created a low. So after that, what we should be expecting is a pullback. And that pullback started from here. All right. Then price action violated this level. And when that happened, I told my team, I said, all right, at this point, we are going to experience a very deep pullback, as in a deep pullback. All right, a deep pullback that usually push up to 61.8 or 79%. All right, but on no account should the pullback takes out or pull back up to 100% from, when I say 100%, I'm referring to from the major structure, from the main structure. All right, because as a trader you must know where you are in the market. This is the main structure. From this strong high, push to this downside, and it created a low. All right. Now, the relief of this push from this level to this level, from the main structure, this is the pullback. On no account should this move take out this high. That is what I am trying to establish. On no account should this move you are seeing, this bullish run, takes out this high. If it takes out this high, that means the underlying trend has been invalidated. All right. Are we bullish? At this point, we are still bullish, but that bullishness is just a pullback, a deep pullback of this push to the downside. Don't forget, we are bearish. The trend, we are bearish. If you want to know that, you just go to your daily time frame. All right, go to your daily time frame. You will understand that we have since changed character. We were bullish before. We have since changed character. We are now pushing to the downside. So we are bearish. Have that in mind. Anytime you are now bearish, what you should be looking out for is opportunity to sell. If you want to buy, that means you are just taking a risk because you can never know where price will now get to and now resume the underlying trend. But if you do your homework very well, do your technical analysis very well, a pullback usually will push up to any Fibonacci level. If you found support or a resistance there in any level, maybe 23.60, 38.20, 50%, 61%, 79%, even at sometimes it can even get up to that 100%. The only thing is that it will not break above it. It will not break and close above it. It can take liquidity from there, but what will happen is it will push above but now close below. I repeat, the only thing that will happen if the trend is not ready to change at that point, price will push up to 100%. It will take liquidity or a form of inducement. Then you now see before that candle closes or closed, it will push to the downside again. Then the candle will now close below the 100%. On no account should the candle close above the 100%. Once the candle close above 100%, that means we are no longer, maybe that means that current trend, the underlying trend has been invalidated. So there are some occasions where you see price close, where price will push a little above, but at the end of the day, it will close below the 100%. Usually, what usually happens is that price tends to push up to 79%, even above it, then it will close before it will now give you a change of character for price to now resume the underlying trend. Now, that has been established. And when we saw that price action has resumed this bullish run, a pullback from this major push to the downside from the major structure, I told my team, all right, let's see what happened. He validated this level, all right. Then immediately he tested this 38.2. I said, okay, let's wait for it down here. All right. There was a pullback to this level and we entered from here. We took our profit at this point. And if you check, it was on Friday, so towards evening, and told them there's no point holding it because we're already approaching the level where price will turn. So I just told them it's on Friday, let's just take profit. And we did got about 200 pips or thereabout. So that was just the trade we took from this bullish run, this pullback. All right, this whole pullback, That is a trade we took, 200 pips. All right. Now, on Monday, on the 27th, price gave us a high here. All right. It created a high. Then the next thing we saw was price coming down, and it now gave us what we call change of character. How do we know that change of character has occurred? Because this level here, this level here is the last support level that broke this structure to the upside before it gave us a high. Because for the underlying trend, the bullish pullback to continue, price has no business breaking below this. Now that we have seen or we have witnessed that price has broken below this support level, all right, this support level, and is coming down, this is what we call change of character. Why? Because the last support level has been invalidated. So this is what change of character. And I told my team, I said, this push you see is not clear yet. Throughout this week, we did not take any trade. If any of them took trade, well, maybe you scale down to 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and you just take a trade. But if you look at it, there is really nothing to trade here because price is just pushing from here to this place. It's just this way. So it would have been better for price to first push to the downside. You see, price is just locked in between 38.20 and 50%. All right, so what I'm expecting this new week that we've just entered, that we are reviewing now, the next coming week, is that for price to break out of this place. Now, where are we expecting price? I'm expecting price to kind of break below a little, push to the upside, probably sweep this liquidity, clear out this liquidity, then before we resume underlying bearish trend. Or this, our pending order that we placed here since last week, because we are hoping as an SMC trader, like I told us, as an SMC trader, we are hoping that this order block here will trigger a sell once price push up to this level. So what we did, we placed our sell limit order here, waiting for price to come and trigger our order. The pending order is still on. There is nothing wrong with that. We leave it. If when price get to this place, it will trigger. If at the end of the day price did not get to this place, we'll cancel our pending order. There is no cause for alarm. So what we are expecting now for the week ahead is for price to come, is for price is here now. We are expecting price at least for a price to push to the downside, clear this liquidity, or push to the upside, clear this liquidity before we see a bullish and a bearish run to the downside. So in all, we are still bearish. The overall trend here is that The pullback has ended and it has given us a change of character, and that change of character is what gives us the assurance that the pullback from this overall trend, all right, has ended, all right, because if you follow the main structure, you discover that we are still bearish. So this is just a pullback, a relief moment for this push to the downside. Now that this relief moment has ended and it has given us a change of character, what we should be expecting is for price action to continue to break structure to the downside. So, we should be expecting now, the opportunity that we should be expecting now is for price to give us an entry so that we can join the price to push to the downside. And like I've always told us in trading, we trade from the strong level to take out the weak level. So because we are bearish, the weak low we have to go. This weak low, we this weak low has to leave, has to give way. So all this movement, price will now start breaking the structure again to the downside. So before we can jump into this push to the downside, we are going to wait for price action to give us a clear entry. At this point, we are now trading between 50% and 38.20. Now, if you use that is the major structure from this level down to this level. But if you want to use this point here to plot your own Fibonacci tool, there is nothing wrong with that. All you need to do is bring out your Fibonacci tool, place it this strong high here, all right, drag it, put it as this weak low, all right, put it as this weak low. What now when you look at it, you discover that we have traded above 79.0, all right. Okay, at this point we are expecting price to start to push to the downside. So in all, we are still bearish. We are still bearish. As a trader, you don't need to take so plenty trades. All right. Don't open your chart in a day and believe you want to trade. Sometimes in a week, you might not even trade. You might not catch any trade. Just like what happens to us this week that has just passed. From Monday till Friday, I didn't trade. I didn't place any trade because it was not just clear. All right, I was just waiting for it uh, to give me a break of structure, a change of character, and on the 29th, which was Wednesday, a change of character happened. I waited for this pullback. I wanted to enter, but I didn't. But maybe anyone did. Yes, it's okay. I didn't. If I had wanted to enter after giving me this change of character, this pullback would have entered, then take profit here. But I'm not interested in all this small move. I like major move. Now that price is here, I'm just waiting for price either to pull back, take liquidity, then price will now start coming down. All right. For price to come back, take liquidity. Then, once I see that liquidity has been taken and once it gives me a push to the downside, I enter, take my profit quietly, and I'll be fine. So, thank you so much. Keep trading. Don't give up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, share. See you again next time. God bless you.